Hi there, I'm Jess Arce, America's dyslexia expert and CEO of 3D Learning Experts. And I am busting a myth every day in October for Dyslexia Awareness Month. And today's myth is dyslexic people will only end up being thieves or store clerks because we can't read. Well, when I was in high school, I tried to go to a school that in New York City was called City As. And it was a school you had to be accepted to, but it was a public school. And they did not accept me because they said that I did not read well and I was not going to amount to anything. And so I was not a good candidate to take up a seat in their school. Well, one of my missions, I guess, was to prove them wrong. I forgot years ago about this, so, I didn't spend the rest of my life doing that. But I definitely think I have proved them wrong. So my point of this topic is people assume that because we may not be the fastest reader or the strongest reader or the best reader, that we will not amount to anything. However, that is so untrue. Dyslexic people have gifts. Many times when parents discover their kids have dyslexia, they don't realize that we have gifts as well as struggles. However, we do. And that's one of the things that my tutors and myself focus on helping our students understand is that we may struggle with reading or spelling or writing or math. However, we have gifts that other people do not have. My gift is my entrepreneurialism. I've been an entrepreneur since I was age 10. When my friend in elementary school and I went dumpster diving, she lived in Soho, and across the street was a factory that made these cute little books. And there were notepads, and they would throw away the ones that were not perfect. Well, we would go to the dumpster and dig out their trash. And then we'd sit on her, not stoop, but her dock, and we would sell these little notebooks for 25 cents. So that was my very first entrepreneurial endeavor. And then I started working. I rode my bike to the South Street Seaport when I was 11, and I had my first job where I worked for a woman who owned her little booth at the seaport, and I would give her a break during the summertime. And so that wasn't running my own business, but at age 11, I was selling products, and I'm pretty sure I was pretty damn good at it. And then by age 14, my elementary school teacher, he was a PE teacher, and he gave up being a teacher, and he started selling men's dress shirts, button-up dress shirts, at a booth in the village. And so he hired me to sell shirts for him, and I made $15 an hour, and this was back in the 80s when minimum wage was like $3.50. So anyway, all out of the box things. I could go on and on about all of the crazy careers I have had over the years and crazy jobs that I have taken, but just remember that dyslexic people are out-of-the-box 3D thinkers. So don't feel bad that your child is struggling in school right now. Don't feel like they're not going to accomplish anything. My husband, who at the time was not reading nearly as well as he does now because he hadn't had tutoring yet, when he was 28 years old, he was making $250,000 a year selling mortgages. So we are successful people. We can be successful people. And the one key to your success is a support system. One person needs to support that dyslexic, dyscalculic, or dysgraphic learner to give them confidence to think that they can do it, and they can do it. And that's what I got today.